Yo, what's up, people? This is Pop74 coming back again. Subscribe. I'm trying to get some viewers, telling some of my stories of my life. You know what I mean? Working in Flint, Michigan, living in America. You know what I mean? I've been through some situations. You know what I mean? And so I was saying about the ergonomics uh, program where they had at General Motors. You know what I mean? They would come by your job, assess it, you know what I mean? See how fast you do. They have a time clock. These engineers, these young guys, you know what I mean? And you thinking that they in here to be able to make a job better for you to arrange things, you know what I mean? So you won't have so much stress getting stuff from one to the other. But it wasn't that. It was to eliminate jobs, you know what I mean? Eliminate jobs. You know what I mean? I was working on this one job, a ring job. You know what I mean? Where you would build the ring, put the ring on here, and then you send it through a, a machine. Then it would pierce it. You know what I mean? Put the piercers. I used to have to build them up and take them over to where the people who were putting them on the machines to put them inside the turbines for the transmission, and then they would do their job. Then the other, it would go down to the next person. You know what I mean? And doing changeover again. I, you know what I mean, come back to the job instead of me having a job off here where I could work myself. They didn't connect it the job, the ring job, with the peer suppressor job. You know what I mean? So I had to build the rings, and I'm one separate. I had to build them right here and send them right to the operator that was the piercer operator. Then the piercer operator, they done made it a little look a little conveyor belt that you go here, build them here, give them to this person, give them to this person, and this person, and this person. We was all connected, and couldn't nobody stop. You know what I mean? Because the rings was coming, and so I'm hooked up. I can't even take no breaks now. I got to take a break when everybody take a break. You know what I mean? I mean, they just enslaved us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And man, it was bad. And then after working that job, I uh, worked over in the press plant 12, where they had. I mean, it was like a whole block of machines. Like you got houses down a block. I mean, these were big machines that was pressing fenders and hoods for cars. You know what I mean? And you get a big old roll of steel come in at the one end, go through the press, and then it press that part. Then there's some more operators on this. Say about 7, 8, 9, 10 machines that each them still have to go through. Boom, 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 press it. So in that case, you got a person on this side of the press and a person on that side of the press, sending the fender, the hood, the tail part through. And so that would say 10 people. Shoot, that's about 20 workers there, right? You know what I mean? In the regular time, that was in the 70s and 80s. But they came up with this ergonomics in the 80s. And in the 90s, I, you know what I mean, worked on that line. Then I got off and went to another press that I ran. I'm trying to get away from that assembly line press. I went to an individual press so I could work it myself and make my own breaking situations. You know what I mean? And so I'm doing changeover again. They come up with a changeover, and I just happened to walk strolling back through where this line was that they was having about 24. So I knew a whole lot of people on the line. You go through and you holler, hey, what's up, Mo? You know what I mean? Hey, John, what's going on and stuff. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? People, you know what I mean? Socializing, you know what I mean? At the job. I went back through there and it was a lot of talk. You know what I mean? People talking stuff, machines going. I went back there through there around about in the 90s. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's the same press, everything, but it was just eerie quiet. Why was it eerie quiet? Because they had robots in there. I mean, the people was gone. The people in between the presses, they was gone. They had got robots. I mean, robots like, got a big gate fence that you can't get up there because the robot might hit you and can on or kill your ass. You know what I mean? You don't know it's a robot. Man, I said, damn, robots. You mean this is, technology and everything advancing good for society, humanity. But I mean, it was just one person on the fucking job, the operator. And he operated this whole line like a block of just said 20 houses down a block. You know what I mean? He was running it all because the robots was doing everything. You know what I mean? After power was cut, the robot would grab it and put it in there. You know what I mean? To that one. And I guess the robot would hit the button and make the press go down. You know what I mean? So the operator was just there just in case something stopped for him to correct it to keep it going so the robot machine could build the doggone fenders. I said, man, I mean, and then where was the people at? They laid them off. If you had 10 years, you could apply for retirement and get a buyout. You know what I mean? Or you can go to another plant that they had available in not in the city in Flint. You have to go out to Saginaw, Lake Orient, or by Pontiac. You know what I mean? Work. I mean, man, they just cut the workforce down in this here plant. And that was the worst thing. You know what I mean? On these robots. You know what I mean? I would go over to plant 4, and where they, in a factory, you would have truck drivers hooking up parts and taking them to the job, the stations for the folks to get the material out to do their part of the job. Truck drivers, human folks driving trucks. I went over there to 4, and I was shocked. Like, what the? I mean, they got little robot cars carrying the baskets. I mean, ain't no people. I mean, you could walk and the robot, it'll stop while you walk. I mean, like, it won't hit you. Then once you walk past, then it'll go. I said, God damn. You know what I mean? I would say, wow, this is great, huh? But there you go again. All the truck drivers was eliminated inside the plant because they had little robots taking the baskets, big steel baskets, all around the plant. You know what I mean? Robots, man. I said, damn. There you go. Eliminated more folks. You know what I mean? And it was a human truck driver, but he only took the pallets parts off the semi truck and sit them down in there. Then the little robot come and get it. You know what I mean? Eliminated truck drivers for all that whole plant. I mean, it had robots. It was amazing. And it was cleaner and nicer. And the robots going around. Man, that was crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, scary shit. Because what? What about the human people, the human employee? I ain't gonna feed his family. You know what I mean? You know what? Where can he work? How can he send his kids to college? A robot don't need need none of that. You know what I mean? And they know that. You know what I mean? Just to eliminate human beings from employment. That just shocked me, man. It hurt. You know what I mean? It's part of General Motors, and I'm gonna stop this right here because I'm running kind of far. Because I want to get back on this General Motors thing because they got another plan coming up right now for these folks. Okay, one, who are with the one frequency, the one thought idea, the firstborn people. That's you.